Hello.
Hello.
Hi, not long time no hear. How are
Yeah,
you?
let's see. Yeah,
Mhm.
I'm fine. Thank you. How are you?
I'm really good. Thank you for asking. And how was your day so far? Can you please tell me what did you do today?
Today just working all day.
Mm,
Yeah, I'm on the
working.
way to Vietnam. To my home.
To your home. Very nice. Okay, and how was in United States? You were in the United States. How was there? Can you please tell me? Did you like it? Did you enjoy? Last time you mentioned that you will go to United States. So how was your trip?
Yeah, yeah, it's very nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I went to the LA
Mm-hmm.
and um
Oh,
yeah,
LA. Oh.
LA, Las Vegas, Seattle,
Uh-huh. Yes,
yeah,
yes.
and
West
San Francisco.
Coast.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, very nice. Very nice and very good. Okay, and can you please tell me, okay, how was your holiday? I know that you had a holiday. So how was your holiday?
Holiday in the uh, Independent
Yes, Independent
Day.
Day. Yes,
Yeah,
yes, yes, yes.
yeah. I just stay at home all day for long,
Mm-hmm.
for a long holiday.
Mm-hmm. For a long
Just
holiday.
stay at home. Yeah,
Enjoy with your family.
yeah. Enjoy with my
Yes.
family.
Very nice, very nice. Okay, so we are going to start. We have here a really nice lesson. Okay, I will share my screen. We will continue where we stop. I found where we stop on our previous
Yeah,
class. The present perfect continuous.
yeah. The
Okay,
present.
so
Yeah.
yes, the present perfect continuous is used to talk about continuing activity in the past that still has an effect on the present moment. It usually refers to the recent past. Okay, so like this. This is an example. Can you please read this example for us?
I have been painting the house all day. Ex exhausted.
Exhausted. Exhausted. I,
Exhausted.
I'm
I
exhausted.
have. Yeah, I am exhausted.
Exhausted. Exhausted. Ah,
Exhausted.
mm, okay. So, and can you please tell me? Okay, when you, for example, when you paint all day. Okay. So can you try to make your sentence? I have been painting. Now, can you try to make your sentence? What have you done? Okay. For example,
I
today,
have been working
all day, all day.
the whole day.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Okay.
exhausted. I'm
Mm-hmm.
so tired.
Mm-hmm. I'm so tired. Very
So
nice.
tired.
Okay, so I'm so tired.
I'm so
Okay.
tired. Yeah.
Okay, very nice. Okay, and what is something that you can do every day? What is something that you do every day? Can you please tell me? What do you do every day?
I uh, I have a meeting every day.
Hmm. I have a meeting every day. Very nice, very nice. Now let's have a look. Okay, now we have further examples. Okay, can you please read these examples for us?
I've been cooking this evening. Now I have to do the
Dishes, the
this
dishes, the dishes.
the dishes.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and number
He
two.
he been waiting for the bus for an hour. He
Mm-hmm.
going to be late for work.
So he is going to be late for work. Very nice.
Yeah.
Okay, now we have how to form. I have been.
Have been painting the house.
Mhm. Okay, very nice. I have been painting the house. Okay, can you please tell me something about your friends and use this, let's say, present perfect continuous. Can you tell me something about, for example, about your colleagues, about your husband, about your children? What do they do?
Uh,
So what is something that they do? Okay, I have been cooking all day. Okay, so can you please tell me
Yeah.
something, for example, about your husband? He has been what? You
He
can say.
has been um, uh, he has been
Mm-hmm.
cooking dinner.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Okay, so he has been cooking the dinner. Okay,
the
cooking,
dinner, cooking the
cooking,
dinner.
cooking dinner. Okay, so he has been cooking dinner.
Yeah,
Okay, very nice. And
yeah.
okay, so this is something that he has been doing. Okay, now let's see. We have here this. Okay, can you please read this part for us?
The present perfect continuous is used to show that an activity in the past was in progress. It is possible that the activity is still taking place.
Taking place. Taking
Taking
place.
taking place.
Mm-hmm.
I've been fixing my car. I'm covered in oil.
I'm covered in oil. I'm
I'm
covered
co- I'm covered in oil.
in oil. Okay,
Oil.
very. Okay, so what is something that you have been doing, for example, last, let's say, last weekend? Can you please tell me? Can you try to tell me what you have you been doing last weekend? Can you please tell
That's
me what?
um. I've been playing bowling.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I have been playing. Can you say I have been playing what?
Bowling.
Very nice. Okay, now
Uh,
let's see. Okay, and this. Okay, can you please read these examples?
I fixed.
I I
I've fixed my car.
mhm. I fixed my car. Now
Now I can drive to work again.
now I can drive to work again. Okay, now
Yeah.
I can
Now I
drive
can drive
to
to
work
work again.
again.
To
Okay,
work
there.
again.
Okay, very nice. Now I can drive to work again. Okay,
Yeah.
now let's see. And can you try to make a sentence, for example, what did you do today? Can you try to
Yeah.
do that? Mm-hmm.
I uh
Mm-hmm.
um I
Mm-hmm. Okay, now
I
let's.
I have ate breakfast. Now I can uh go to work.
Now
Now
I
go
can
to work.
go.
To
Now
work.
I. Now I can go to work. I can go to
I
work.
can go to work.
Okay, very nice. Now.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so we have here now like this. Further examples. Okay, now let's go with this. Can you read these two examples for us?
I've been cooking dinner. It
Hmm?
will be ready soon. Soon.
It will be. Can you say it will be?
It will be ready soon.
Hmm. Okay, very nice.
I've
Okay.
I've cooked dinner. It's ready now.
Hmm. Okay, is it's ready now?
It's ready. It's
Now.
ready now.
It's ready now. Okay,
Yeah.
very nice. Now number two. Can you please read number two?
Vicky has been running today. Now
Hmm.
she really tired.
Hmm. Now she's
Now
really
she really tired.
tired. Okay. Now let.
Vicky Vicky has just run a race. Now she's receiving a medal.
Mhm. Okay, very nice. Now she is receiving a medal. Okay. Now, can you please tell me something? Do you like, for example, let's try like this. Do you like to run? Do you like to run?
Yeah, I sometimes yeah, it's okay. I like run. Yeah, I
Okay.
like run.
And why? Why do you like to run? Can you please tell me why do you like to run?
I like to run because I want to fit my body.
Okay, very nice. To fit my body. Okay, now number 3. Can you please read number 3?
I've been eating too much cake. I must eat less.
Okay, I must eat less.
Must eat less. I
Mhm,
must I must eat less.
mhm. Okay, very nice. Now let's have a look. Okay, and this one. Okay, just one moment. This one, sorry, this one.
I've eaten on the cake. The plate is empty.
Okay, the plate is empty. The plate
Yeah,
is empty.
the plate is empty.
Okay. Now, and how about you? Do you like to eat cake? Can you please tell me, do you like to eat cake? Do you like to eat cake? Can you please tell me?
Yes, I like the cake. I like
I like
I like it. I
I
like cake. I like cake
because why? Because
because it's delicious.
it's delicious. Okay.
Delicious.
Okay, very nice. Okay, I like to eat cake because it's delicious. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, this one and this one. Can you please read these two sentences?
We've been looking at house. We want to move.
Okay.
We've bought a new house. We are moving in June.
Okay, so now we've been looking at houses. Okay, so can you please tell me how about you? Where would you like to live? Can you please tell me where would you like to go?
I um I want to live where I want to live. The question? Yeah. I want to live in Canada
And why in Canada?
because my family, my grandmother and my sisters live in Canada, and so I like
I like
I like to live in Canada with my family.
your family. Very nice. Okay, now let's see. We have here the past perfect simple. Now,
Perfect simple.
okay, so what is this? Okay, sentence number 1. Can you please read the sentence number 1?
The train had left before we arrived at the station.
So we have the train had left before we arrived at the station. Okay, now can you try to make a sentence with these words? Use these words and make a sentence.
Yeah. Um, um,
Can you try to make the sentence
the
like this?
the uh, the flight had to take off before we arrive at the airport.
Okay, okay, very nice. Now let's see. And this Pablo.
Pablo had gone to work when I knocked on his door.
Okay, very nice. Now let's have a look. Okay, so we have here this. Okay, now what is something that you can do when, for example, you come to your home and your door is locked? What can you do?
Yeah.
Hmm?
Pardon?
What is something that you can do if you're, for example, if you come to home?
I have an example.
I,
I I had gone to my house.
Okay, then I come.
When, yeah.
Then I come home.
Yeah,
When I come home. When I
yeah,
come home.
when I come home.
Okay, and this, can you please read this text for us? What do we have here?
The train had left before we arrived at the station.
Okay, now the train had left. Okay, so what is, can you try to use past perfect continuous tense? Can you try to say something that happened yesterday in your, for example, in your city? What's something that happened yesterday? Can you please tell me?
Um, the train had left before arrival at the station.
Train? Can you say
Train.
one?
The train had left before we arrived at the station, so we cannot come to the train.
Okay, very nice. Come to the train. Okay, now we have here further examples. Okay, now can you please read this text to us?
He had cooked dinner before Sally got back from work.
Okay, now he had cooked dinner before Sally get back from work. Okay, now can you try to make one of your sentence, for example, with your for example, with your family. Can you try to make a sentence like this with your family?
I my daughter took the bath before I got back home.
Okay, very nice, very nice. Now let's see. Okay, number 2. Can you please read number 2?
The traffic was bad because a car had broken down on the road.
On the road. Okay.
On the road.
Okay, very nice. Now let's see. Okay, this one. Can you please read this text?
She had already read the play by the time she went to see it.
Okay. Okay, very nice. Now let's see. Okay, and we have here this example. Can you please?
When we arrived at the stadium, the
Stadium?
game had
Stadium?
stadium. The game had already started.
Okay, so when we arrived at the stadium, the game had already started. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, and what else? Can you please tell me something more about? I want to ask you something more about you. Can you please tell me? Can you try to make a sentence about today's day? What did you do today? And try to describe what did you do today?
Yeah. Um, um, when I when I when I when I came to the mall, um, um, my daughter
My daughter.
My daughter had um, has played football. Play bowling already.
Okay, play bowling already. Very nice. Okay, now we have here. Okay, now this present perfect simple. Okay, so we have here, I am so excited. I have just passed my driving test. Okay, so now can you please tell me, when do you feel excited? When is the moment that you feel excited?
Yeah, I'm so excited. Um, um,
So,
very simple.
so when do you feel excited? Okay, so can you please tell me, when do you feel excited?
I'm so excited. I have just passed the exam.
I have just passed my exam. Okay, and
My
where
exam.
and when else do you feel excited? Can you please tell me when else are you excited? Okay, your exam, but when do you feel excited? What is something that you like to do to feel excited?
Uh, um, I am so excited when I win. When I win winner with when I play golf with my friend. I am winner.
I am winner.
I
Okay,
am
there.
winner. I'm so excited.
Okay, and when do you feel excited? For example, are you excited when you play when you do something with your family? Are you excited?
I'm, I'm so excited when I have just traveling with my friend with my family.
My family. Okay, very nice. Now, this is the present perfect. Now, past perfect continuous. Okay. Now, we have the past simple refers to specific completed event in the past, and the past perfect continuous describes repeated action or continuing activity that was taking place before that completed event. Ah,
He has been studying English
English.
English for 2 years before he went to London.
Before he went to London. Okay, before he went to London. Okay, now I want to ask you, what have you been doing in the last 5 years? Can you please tell me? What is something that you have been doing in the last 5 years?
Sorry.
What have you been doing in the last 5 years? Can you please tell me? What is something that you have been doing for the last 5 years?
The last 5 years,
Mm-hmm.
I have been um, uh, play play Pilates
Mm-hmm.
for the last like 5 years.
I have been. I have
I
been.
have been play
Mhm.
Pilates
Okay, very nice.
yeah
Now,
for the last 5 years.
for the last 5 years. And this, can you please read this text for us?
By the
By the time, can you say the time?
by the time Kathy arrived home, she had been driving for 6 hours.
For 6 hours. For
Yeah,
for 6 hours. For
for
6
six
hours.
hours.
Mm,
Yeah.
okay. Okay, very nice. Okay, now, can you please tell me, okay, can you try to make your sentence like this?
Uh, by the time um, My daughter arrive airport.
Okay, by the time.
My daughter arrive home. Arrive to airport.
To the airport.
To the airport. She has she has been working for 1 hour.
Okay, very nice. Now let's have a look. Okay, let's see, what do we have? We have he had been studying English for 2 years. Okay, now can you please tell me, for example, what is something that you like to study? Can you please tell me, what do you like to study?
I like the piano.
I like to study. Can you say one more time?
Study, play piano.
Playing piano. Okay, and for how long have you been playing piano? For how long?
I play piano about 3 years ago.
I have been playing piano. Okay, for 3 years. Okay, for 3 years.
For 3 years.
For 3 years. I have been playing piano for 3 years. Okay, very nice. Okay, so this is something that you like to play. Okay, now let's let's have a look. Okay, just one moment. Okay, now can you please read this text for us? What do we have here?
She decided to buy a new car because her old one hadn't been working for weeks.
Okay, sure. Now, I want to ask you, okay, so what is something that you would like to decide to do? What is something that you would like to do in the future? What would you like to do in the future? What would you like to decide to do in the future? Do you want to do the same job, or do you want to do something else?
Yeah. I decide to buy a new house in the Canada.
Okay, because
Because uh, because I have been working in Canada.
I have been working in Canada. Okay, very nice. Now, okay, example number 2. Can you please read example number 2?
I went to see the doctor after I've been feeling unwell for a few days.
For a few days. Okay, very nice. For a few days. Now, this one.
The band had been rehearsing every day, so they won the competition.
So they won the competition. So they won
the competition.
Okay, competition. Okay, very nice. Now, and we have here the last example. Can you please read the last example?
I had been training to be a dancer until I broke my leg.
Until I broke my leg. Okay, now, okay, I had been training to be a dancer. Okay, so what is something when you were young? Okay, can you please tell me what is something that you would like to do? For example, when you were young.
Yeah.
Can you remember?
I have been to be become the model.
Model.
But my family, my parents not allow. So until now, I never became the model.
Okay. Now, let's see. Okay, we have here the present perfect continuous and past perfect continuous. Okay, now can you please read this text for us?
I'm really 30.
Thirsty, thirsty.
The 30, 30.
No, no, not 30. Thirsty. The
30, 30.
Okay. No,
Really.
no, 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 not dirty. Thirsty. Thirsty.
The 30. I'm really 30.
Thirsty.
I'm really 30.
Mm-hmm.
30.
Okay. And
I have been cycling for
for
2 hours.
for 2 hours. For
Was
2 hours. Okay. Now, and when do you feel thirsty? Can you please tell me when do you feel thirsty?
I feel 30. I have been practice Pilates
Practice
for one
Pilates.
practice Pilates for 1 hour.
For 1 hour.
For 1 hour.
Hour for
1 hour. For
for
1 hour.
Okay, very nice. Okay, now let's have a look. Okay, just one moment. Okay, so this is something that you can do. Okay, so you can feel thirsty. Okay, very nice. Now let's have a look. Just one moment. Okay, use the word. Okay, used to. Okay, how can you please read this text for us?
We used to play tennis every day, but now we prefer golf.
Okay, so what is something that you used to like to do before, and what is something that you used to, for example, you like to do now? Can you please tell me what is something that you used to like to do before, and what is something that you like to do now?
I used to play Pilates every day, but now we
But now,
prefer bowling.
but now I prefer bowling.
But now I prefer bowling.
Bowling. Okay. Now let's go with this. Okay, this sentence.
I used to live in London before we moved to Sydney.
To Sydney.
Yeah.
Okay, there. Very nice. Now, and can you please tell me something about you and use words used to? Can you use words
I
used to?
used to live in Ho Chi Minh before I moved to Canada.
To Canada. Okay, very nice. So now, okay, we have these further examples. Can you please read these examples for us?
Did you used to ride a scooter when you were a student?
So, okay. And how about you? Do you like to ride a scooter? Can you please tell me? Would you like to learn to ride a scooter?
I don't know. Scooter.
This, look at the picture. This is scooter, like a little motorbike.
Look like the motorbike.
Yes, motorbike, little motorbike.
Motorbike. Yeah. I use the motorbike already.
Okay, so you know to ride a motorbike. Is that right?
Yeah, I use the ride the
I you
motorbike.
I
I
used to
used to I used to ride
ride
a
a
motorbike
motorbike.
when I
Motorbike.
was student.
When I was
A student.
when I was a student. Okay, very nice. So, and now let's see the next example. What is this?
I didn't used to believe in ghosts until I visited a haunted house.
When I visited a haunted house. Haunted
Until
house.
I visited a haunted house.
A haunted house.
A
Okay.
haunted house.
Okay, very nice.
Okay.
Now, how about you? Do you believe in ghosts? Do you believe in ghosts?
No,
Oh, why?
because I never see ghosts.
Okay, I never seen a ghost.
Before.
Okay, very nice. Okay, so I never seen the ghost.
Yeah, I never seen ghosts before.
Okay, now let's go with this example. Can you please read this example for us?
I used to eat lunch on my own, but now I sit with friends.
Sit. Okay, with
With
friends.
friends.
And what is something that you used to do before and now you're not doing? Can you please tell me? What is something that you used to do before and now you're not doing? Can you please tell me? What is something that, for example, you used to do before and now you're not doing? Can you please tell me?
I used to I used to eat breakfast.
Breakfast.
Yeah, but until now
Now.
I never eat breakfast now.
I never eat breakfast now.
Breakfast
Okay.
now.
And why you don't want to eat breakfast now? Can you please tell me why?
Every morning I practice Pilates, but I don't not enough time to eat breakfast.
Okay, I don't have time. I don't
Yeah,
have time
I don't have time
to eat
breakfast.
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 To eat
To eat
breakfast.
to eat breakfast.
Okay, very nice. Now, okay, and this, can you please read this?
We didn't used to think England was cold until we moved here.
Okay, until we moved here. Okay, very nice. Now, and last two examples. I used to eat meat.
I used to eat meat, but now I'm a vegetarian. Vegetarian.
Vegetarian.
Vegetarian. Vegetarian.
Okay, very nice. Okay, are you a vegetarian? Can you please tell me?
I uh, uh
You're
one one time 1 month I eat the vegetable.
Once a month. Once a month.
Once a month. Once a
I
month I eat vegetable.
Okay, and what vegetables, for example, do you like to eat?
I like
I
to eat.
like
I like I like to eat the seafood
because why?
because it's delicious. Not only delicious.
Okay, seafood. Okay, is delicious.
Yeah, delicious. Seafood is delicious.
Okay, so seafood can be really delicious. Very nice. And now, okay,
I
now
didn't used to be afraid of spider until I visit Australia.
until I visited Australia. Okay, so are you afraid of spiders? Can you please tell me? Do you feel afraid of spiders?
I yeah. I afraid of spider.
Of spiders. Okay, and
Yeah,
why? Why are you afraid of spiders? Why?
because it have it has many leg leg
Legs. It
legs.
has it has many legs. Many legs.
Have many legs.
Okay, so we have here common mistakes. Now, okay, so we have this. We used to play this sentence a lots of board games when we were younger. We were playing lots of board games when we were younger. Okay, now let's see. Okay,
When I was younger, my family would go skiing
skiing,
once
skiing, skiing
skiing once a year.
once a year. Okay, very nice. And what is something that when you were younger, what is
When
something
I
that you would like to do with your family? Can you please tell me what is something that you would like to do with your family when you were younger?
when I was younger, my family would go to traveling
Mhm.
twice times a year.
Twice a year. Twice,
Twice a year.
twice a year. Okay,
Twice a
there.
year.
And where do you like to travel? Can you please tell me, for example, where would you
Uh,
like to travel?
when I was younger, I traveling in my country, around in my country
Mhm. Okay, very nice. Because why? Because
with my family
because
because um, because in Vietnamese for a long time Vietnamese not difficult to the go abroad.
okay, very nice.
Yeah.
It's not difficult to travel abroad.
Uh,
Okay. hmm
Difficult to travel abroad. But
hmm
now it's easy. But
No,
before it too difficult.
it was difficult.
Yeah.
Okay. Now we have here these further examples. Can you please read these examples for us?
When I was little, we would go for a picnic
hmm
every Saturday.
hmm
When I was a student in
When
college,
when I was.
when I was a student in college, I would spend as little as possible.
hmm Okay, very nice. Now let's see. And these two sentences. Can you
Whenever
please?
there were sports on TV, we just wouldn't do our homework.
Our homework.
Homework.
Our homework. Okay, very nice. Now, and before I moved abroad, can you read this
Before I
sentence?
moved abroad, I wouldn't try anything new.
Anything new? Okay, very nice. Now, we have here moved abroad. Now, I want to ask you, okay, would you like, for example, to move abroad somewhere in Asia? Would you like to go somewhere in Asia and to move abroad?
Uh, Before I moved abroad,
Mm-hmm. Yes. Okay, so where would you like, for example, to go when you move abroad? Where would you like to
uh,
go?
I want to move Japan.
To Japan. Because
Yeah, to
why?
Japan
Mhm.
because I love the Japanese culture and Japanese food.
Japanese.
Japanese
Mhm.
culture and
Uh,
Japanese food.
Japanese food.
Food.
Japanese food. Mhm. Okay, now, okay, so we have here, we used to live in London before we moved to Sydney. Okay, like you mentioned, I used to live, for example, in Hanoi. Now I'm living in Ho Chi Minh City. Now, let's see. We have here these past tenses. Okay, so what is the first tense here?
Phil
Feel,
washed his car,
washed, washed.
was Phil washed his car on the Tuesday.
Okay, on Tuesday.
On
Uh,
Tuesday.
on Tuesday. Very nice.
Ever had arrived in London.
Eve arrived
In Eve has
er,
arrived in London.
in London. In London.
In
Okay.
London.
Okay, very nice. And would you like, for example, to visit London? Would you like to go to visit London?
I never arrived in London.
Okay, but would you like to go to London? Would you like to
Yeah,
visit to London?
I like visit to
Li-
London.
I like
I like I like to visit London
because why? Because
because London is very nice.
mhm,
I see in the
mhm,
picture.
okay, very nice. Now we have here these two sentences. Can you please read these two sentences for us?
I have been painting the house all day. I'm exhausted.
Exhausted. Exhausted.
Exhaust, exhausted.
I am exhausted.
I am exhausted.
Exhausted. Okay, very nice. Okay, I am exhausted.
And I am exhausted.
Exhausted. Exhausted.
Exhausted.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Now, let's see. Okay, we have here present. Okay, simple and present perfect simple. Okay. Now, can you please read this text for us?
I wrote my essay about ancient
Ancient.
Greece.
Ancient.
Ancient,
Ancient.
ancient, ancient Greece.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Ancient Greece. Okay, so for example, if I ask you, can you please tell me what is something that uh, you would like to do? For example, what would you like to do? What did you do yesterday? Can you please tell me what did you do yesterday?
Today.
Mm-hmm.
Yesterday I went to uh, my friend birthday party.
Mm-hmm. My
My
friend's
friend birthday party.
birthday party. Birthday party.
Birthday party.
Mhm. Okay, very nice. Birthday party.
Yeah.
Okay, okay, very nice. Now, and this, can you please read this text for us?
I have written half of my essay, but I need to finish it.
Okay, but I need to finish it. I need to finish it. Okay, now I want to ask you something about you. Can you please tell me something about you? Okay, now Uh, what is something that you need to finish? Can you please tell me what is something that you can finish?
Yeah. I have cook
Mhm.
1 hour
For 1 hour.
for 1 hour, but
Mhm.
it not finished.
Mhm. Okay, very nice. Okay, it's not
Finish,
finished. Finished. Finished.
finish, finish.
Uh, Okay, very nice. Now, and this in this example, can you please read these two examples?
I lost my keys, but I found them on my desk.
Mhm. Okay, very nice. I lost my keys. Okay,
But
but
I found them on my desk.
mhm. Okay, very nice. Now, now let's see. And can you please tell me? Okay, I want to ask you. Okay, what did you lost something sometimes?
Yeah. I lost my ring, but
Mm-hmm,
I found them in my handbag.
mm-hmm. Okay, hand handbag.
Bag.
Mm-hmm,
Handbag.
mm-hmm. Okay, very nice. Hand bag. Okay, I lost.
Handbag.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay, very nice. Now,
I
and
have lost my key. I can't find them anywhere.
mhm, I I can't
I
find the
can't find them anywhere.
okay anywhere.
Anywhere.
Mhm. Okay, very nice. Now let's see this. Okay, now can you please read this text for us?
There are different ways to talk about the part in English. The differences between the past simple and the present perfect simple are particularly important.
Okay, very nice. Now let's see. We have particularly important. Okay, can you please tell me what is particularly important for you? What is particularly important? What is something that is really important for you?
Particularly
So what is something that can be particularly important for you?
I don't understand.
What is really important for you? What can be really important for you?
Important for me in the life.
Yes.
I see. I think it's a peaceful.
Okay, and why?
Important.
And why?
Because I have the better in the life when I have the peaceful life.
Peaceful life. Okay. Now let's try to read these two sentences.
The game had started when I arrived at the stadium. I used to would. I used to same. I would. I used to, and I would.
Okay, I used to. Okay, it's better to say I used to. I used to.
I used to go to Spain every year.
Every year.
Every year. I used to go Spain every year.
Every year. I used to go to Spain every year. Every year.
Every year.
Every year. Okay, very nice. And how about you? Where would you like to go every year? Where would you like to go?
I used to go to Japan every year.
Japan.
Sorry.
Japan.
Every year.
Every year. Okay, very nice. I used to go to Japan every year. Every year.
I go to Japan every year.
Every year. Okay, very nice. And why do you want to go to Japan every year? Why? Why do you want to go to Japan every year?
Because I have my business need to come to the Japan.
Okay. Because my business can what?
Can come to Japan
Every year.
every year.
Every year. Every year. Every year. Can you see it?
Every year.
Every year. Okay, very nice. Every year.
Yeah.
Okay. Now let's go with these two sentences. Okay, can you please read these two sentences for us?
I had been feeling unwell for days, so I went to the doctor.
So I went to see a
I
doctor.
went to the doctor.
To see a doctor.
To see the doctor.
Okay, and when was the last time that you visited a doctor?
No.
When was the last time that you visited a doctor?
Maybe last month.
Okay. Okay, very nice. Last month. And what happened? Can you please tell me what happened?
Just I see daily. No, every month. Every years I check. I check the healthy. My healthy. My
Mhm.
yeah.
I
Every year
I I
I
check.
check. I check
Mhm. Okay, I
my
check
my
my.
healthy
Mhm. Okay,
every year.
every year.
Every year.
Mhm. Okay, very nice. And the sentence number two.
I used to live in London.
Mhm. Okay, I used to live in.
In London.
Mm, okay, in London. Okay, very nice. Okay, in London. Mhm. Okay, very nice. And where you used to live? Where you
I
used to live?
used to live in Ho Chi Minh.
Mhm. Okay, very nice. Okay, very nice. Now let's have a look. I used to live in Ho Chi Minh City. In Ho Chi Minh City. Okay, now let's see. And I want to ask, okay, and where, in what other place would you like to live? Can you please tell me, in what other place would you like to live?
I like to live in Canada
Because why? Because
because my son is the Canadian.
my
So
son, my
my
son,
son in the my son is Canadian.
Canadian,
He he
Canadian.
will he will come to Canada to study in Canada
Okay, very
in the
nice.
future.
Okay, very nice. Okay, now in the future,
In the
in
future,
in the future, very nice. Okay, so now let's have a look. Okay, let's see. Okay, now can you please read this text for us?
a crowd of people were celebrating the new year when one of the young men knee, kneeled down in front,
Kneeled
kneel,
down,
kneel
kneel,
down,
kneel.
kneel, kneel down in
Mhm,
front of his girlfriend and asked her to marry him. I had planned everything beforehand.
mhm. Okay, now we have a crowd of people were celebrating New Year. Do you like to celebrate New Year? Can you please tell me? Do you like it?
Yeah, I like. Everyone like.
Like,
So,
like,
like.
like. hmm Okay, and what do you do when you celebrate New Year? What is something that you do when you celebrate New Year?
Uh, own family, own big family, and had the party
hmm Okay,
for the
have a
new year.
mhm.
Yeah,
Okay, very nice, very nice. Okay, so we finished our class. Can you please tell me, do you have any questions?
yeah. I know don't have any
Mhm.
question, but it's
Okay.
okay. Thank you.
Very nice. I hope that you enjoy. I know
Yeah,
it's a little bit late in your country now, and I wish you a nice day. And I
yeah,
hope we will see you on next Tuesday. Okay.
yeah. Thank you so
Bye
much.
bye.
Bye
Bye
bye.
bye.
See you.
See you.
Bye bye.